Hello everyone, Jai Swaminarayan. Swaminarayan Institute of Technology, Effective Technical Communication. The subject code is 3130004, third SEM. Unit 5 Etiquettes. Unit 5 Etiquettes. Now you all are know the meaning of etiquettes. These are the contents of Unit 5: Introduction, telephone etiquettes, etiquettes for foreign trips, etiquettes for small talks, respective privacy, time management, and learning to say no. So, in the previous lecture, we have discussed about introductions of etiquettes, telephone etiquettes, areas of foreign trips, and visits of foreign counterparts, etiquettes for small talks also. So, today let's discuss about etiquettes for small talks. Uh, Etiquettes for small talk. Let's discuss. There is nothing small about small talk. There is nothing small about small talk. Small talk is an important people skill. It helps in breaking the ice when we meet someone for the first time. It means it helps in establishing connection or defines a common denominator between two persons. It helps in forging a meaningful and lasting relationship with your business associate, a potential client, and an existing client also. So, it is an easy way to gain confidence in dealing with different people through small talk. It is an instrumental in getting a job, working with new clients, and entertaining existing clients also. So organizations look for people with such skills, and it is most important. And now onwards, we are going to discuss about how to do it. So organization looks for such skills. Uh, Small talk, it is an informal type of conversation about a common topic. It may occur among friends, co-workers, or strangers. It allows people to become comfortable and friendly at work without going too personal. So the useful topic of small talk are related to current affairs, weather, tour and travelism, food, dress, music, songs, movies, etc. So let's discuss about tips for small talks. Uh, have a positive body language with smile and demonstrate your interest and desire by communicate. Be the first one to initiate the conversation. Say hello first, introduce yourself, and ask the and ended questions to enable the other person to say more. Like this will give you an opportunity to lead the conversations by doing your small and good introductions. So everybody is going to listen your voice clearly. The best topic to start with is about the weather and other general topics. Also, if you can find out something to compliment about, then it is also the most desirable way to start a conversation. But take care that it should be an honest one also. Be more interested in other person rather than continuously talking about yourself. Listen with interest also. So sometimes people just ask questions for the sake of asking, and then are distracted when the other person is answering, so it may confused. So to listen carefully is the biggest compliment you can give a person. Sometimes people also ask for the ask of saying, but never ever do this, dear all. You must have to give a good impressions and be a good listener. As this is general talk, you may get carried away in telling many things, but it is advisable to think before you speak. Yeah, whenever you are going to open your mouth, you must have to think what I am going to speak and what are my ideas that I am going to convert in my own words, like that. Discuss general things like movies, sports, books, hobbies, etc. This will make you appear friendly and approachable. And for this, you must yourself have a knowledge of different things. Yeah, if you have any interest in books and hobbies, you can also develop your interests. So, have a habit of keeping yourself updated. Always, you must have to become a person like habitual. कि अपडेट जो भी हो रहा है मार्केट में और बिजनेस में, यू मस्ट बी अवेयर ऑफ इट. Avoid topics like your health issues, your own personal problems, the cost of things, gossips, and controversial issues like politics or religion. So, these are the topics that you must have to avoid when you are going to discuss small talks. Don't walk away suddenly. Don't walk away suddenly. Also, close the conversation with a graceful line. It has been nice talking to you, like that. And avoid topics like your never ever discuss your own problems, the cost of things, like that. So, your small talk must have to be a remindable and memorable. मेमोरेबल होनी चाहिए कि अ पर्सन हु क्लोज टू यू, उसको ऐसा लगना चाहिए नहीं, अ पर्सन इज सो मच क्लोज विथ मी. वाई इज इट इम्पोर्टेंट टू रिस्पेक्ट पीपल्स प्राइवेसी? या वाई वी हैव टू हमें लोगों की प्राइवेसी क्यों हमें इम्पोर्टेंट रिस्पेक्ट प्राइवेसी करनी चाहिए? सो here I would like to tell you, in the further we have talked about small talks, but small talk are important to get with people like clients and colleagues. Small talk is a good people skill and companies look for people having such skills. So those small talks are informal, there are few guidelines of how to do it. So remember that your relation with your clients and colleagues is professional, so do not go overboard while doing small talks. Respecting privacy. So why it is important to respect people's privacy? Why we have to respect people's privacy? Yeah, we must have to respect people's privacy. Privacy is important because privacy gives us the power to choose our thoughts and feelings and how and who share them with. Yeah, it depends upon a person ke which is my privacy and with whom I am going to discuss my ideas, thoughts and feelings. और वो जो person है वो आपके whatever the matter you are going to discuss with him or her, वो private रखता है कि नहीं. So you must have to think twice कि whatever the matter I am going to discuss with him, it must private. Privacy protects our information. We do not want shared publicly, such as health issues or personal finances. Never ever discuss with anyone. Privacy helps protect our physical safety. Yeah, privacy also helps us to our physical safety and our never discuss both the things, health and personal finances. कि आपके पास क्या है? Never do this. So definition of privacy is elusive. The difficulty is due to diverse nature of many different situations in which claims of a right of privacy are made. So let's discuss respecting privacy. The dictionary meaning of privacy is freedom from the intrusion or public attention. Though privacy is a relatively recent concept, public concern is clearly increasing, primarily in response to privacy invading technologies. There is greater agreement found in the ends than on the means. Even the ends are in dispute. Here I would like to discuss about more than many business ethics problems. Respecting privacy is required a coordinated solution involving many parties. A solution is to be found. The focus of business will remain on developing and implementing private policies also. Privacy is about respecting individuals. Yeah, is about employers have legitimate requirements for personal information about their employers. They need to know who they are hiring. Yes, they must be aware of who they are hiring. They need to address performance issues and ensure the physical security of their workplace. And they may see electronic monitoring and other surveillance as necessary to ensure productivity, stop leaks of confidential information, and prevent workplace harassment also. So we must, privacy is about respecting individuals. Respecting employees' privacy. Respecting employees. Yeah, we must have to respect employees' privacy. An employee's need for information should be balanced with an employee's right to privacy. For almost all personal information, including pay and benefit records, formal and informal personal files, video or audio tapes, and records of web browsing, electronic mail, and keystrokes. The following basic rules help to establish and maintain the balance. So the employer should say what personal information it collects from employees, why it collects it, and what it does with it. Collection, use, or disclose of personal information should normally be done only with an employee's knowledge and consent. The employer should only collect personal information that is necessary for its stated purpose and collect it by fair and lawful means. To respect privacy is a fundamental concept of many societies. People have a right to peaceful enjoyment without being disturbed or harassed by others also. And the employer should normally use or disclose personal information only for the purpose that it collected it for, and keep it only as long as it is needed for those purpose, unless it has the employee's consent to do something else with it. Employees' personal information needs to be accurate, complete, and up to date. Employees should be able to assess their personal information and be able to challenge the accuracy and completeness of it. Respecting privacy. To respect privacy is a fundamental concept of many societies. People have a right to peaceful enjoyment without being disturbed or harassed by others also. Respecting privacy. Respecting privacy. As for the employer, it is important to monitor employee activity through CCTV camera and track the internet, email, social media and telephone use. This is justified as the employers have a risk of theft of property, data security, inappropriate and antisocial behavior, violence, drug use, etc. Also, the employer's concern is that of their productivity loss due to misuse of office technology for personal matters. To respect privacy is a fundamental concept for many societies. People have right to peaceful enjoyment without being disturbed or harassed by others also. So, we must have to be secured. People wish to have privacy not only at their home, but also at their workplace, even if they may be using premises and equipment of the employers. So, as we discussed, we must have to be secure whatever we are going to be private. Also, monitoring of employees is may be necessary, but every human being has a right to privacy as far as their personal information is concerned. The employees desire to work at peace and not being disturbed constantly. An employer must take consent from the employee before sharing any of their personal information like contact numbers. It is illegal to use the personal contact details of employees for marketing purpose. Many companies print the contact details of employees in their brochures or websites without their consent. This may lead to unnecessary harassment of the employee by others. An employee, you must also respect privacy of your other colleagues also. Standing behind a person unnoticed and seeing what he or she is doing is very rude. Do not peep into computers of your other colleagues. Monitoring of the internet usage is the employer's work and not yours. By indulging in informal talks during a lunch or tea break, do not ask personal questions by which others get intimidated. Do not share any information of your colleagues with others also. As an employee, it is your responsibility to keep confidentiality of the organization data. Do not reveal any information of the strategies used by the organization. Any new development in your company or any other information to competitors, as they may use it for their advantage. So, you must have to be you must have a right to private all these things. So, every person has a right to privacy to enjoy peaceful existence. Even in workplace, an employee likes to have private while doing work. The organization may monitor the activities of an employee for security and productivity purpose, but should not make them uncomfortable. Employers should ask first the employees before forwarding their personal information like contact number and never ever person talk to do. Thank you very much, dear all.